morning, Patrick from the AUDUSD Principal. Welcome. I've got some charts for you today, but what a week it's been. Really strange. The dollar's here, the dollar's there. We had some fallout from, dollar getting hit from a really ropey non-farm payroll. Always forgiven because we had a screaming CPI, absolute screaming in both core and headline. Now, really, dollar doesn't know whether this inflation is transitory like the Fed, or it means that it's got legs like the rates will tell you. Okay, so we're still kind of walking a little bit on eggshells on thinking, well, we did see some inflation fears this week. That said, stocks have bounced back, and it's all a bit disjointed. But one thing I will say before we start the charts is this: the dollar could not go much higher on a screaming inflation. So that tells me quite a lot. We're still kind of ranging. And you can see this with our first chart today, euro dollar. 120.55 put a stop to any more downside. And look, we cracked above this 120.76. And now we're looking to really hit that 122.41. If we do next week, if that happens, we could go all the way up to 123.49. That will be something, because that is quite a big level up there. But what I will say is we have stayed above this trend channel, and the bottom of the trend channel, the upper trend line, that is 120.76. If that sort of continues, the risks are to the upside. Next chart. Aussie dollar, really not really a recipient of any dollar weakness, and it's just a bit odd, I have to say. We are in these tram lines or corridor of 75.66 to 78.10. Price really likes it here. What does that mean? It means it doesn't want to leave. So therefore, expect price action to slow down whilst we're in this, well, we call it a soup of price discovery. Let's just see. But if 78.10 does crack, we could have another go at 79.15. Next chart. Our old friend dollar yen. This 109.62 to 72 really put a stop to any further gains. And dollar yen is a bit of an oddball, and it has been. I mean, it's been like that for some time now, but it tends to go up with dollar, sometimes goes up with reflation, and sometimes with risk on as well. So those two are close cousins anyway, the latter two. But at the moment, it's looking a little soft. However, 108.37 is yours to crack for dollar bears, and then it could get real ugly all the way down to 108 and 106.73. And we have the final chart today, our old friend dollar CAD, looking for a squeeze, and we got it, but this 120.48, it's on the weekly, it's a Fibonacci, it's a monster fib, it's 50%. My favorite figure, nice half century. Really, 122.55 is your next stop, and then it's up to 126 area. Macklem came out with some slight worries about the appreciation of the Canadian loonie. This is a result of weakness in CAD and an upward lift in dollar CAD. But let's not forget the Bank of Canada is the first central bank to taper. Okay, that's always remember that. That means they're way before anyone else in central bank parlance anyway. Okay, so my name's Patrick Reed, and I'm from the AUDUSD Principal. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.